Yeah, you can sit anywhere you want. Um, Hi guys, welcome. This is our first Ali Haba event. This is for the group Software Developers Limburg. And the idea is to kind of reconnect, see what the group needs, what the region needs, and so on. And we are at Ali Haba office, so this is a new office, new space. And let me give you a little bit of background why we are doing this and what is going on here, okay? So uh, imagine you are a student, okay? And you want to get some experience in technology-related subjects. It doesn't matter, is it a medicine or is it software or is it, digital electronics and so on. Where do you go? Where do you go? You can go online and Google stuff, but where do you actually go in this region? To where is the place that you can go and ask questions and meet people who are just like you, who can actually help you? Imagine you are a freelancer, you want to get a little job, a side job or big job or opportunity. So where do you go? Where do you find all these companies who might hire you and benefit from your expertise? Imagine you have a great new idea for a new product or app, mobile app, or some sort of solution for, which helps the environment or something for health or something for agriculture. Where do you go with this idea? How do you make it happen? You can go online and search for stuff, but where do you meet people where you can discuss your ideas and make your ideas happen? Where do you get help? Imagine you're a company, a startup, and you want to find investors and find partners who will help you scale up, make your products and make your services happen. Again, the question is, where do you go? And same thing if you are an organization or profit organization or educational organization or even a big corporate, and you're looking for bright new ideas and projects that, what is going on in the region? You just want to put a pulse on it. Where do you go? Well, in this region, we had a number of places where you could go before Corona and everything happened. We had Brightlands, which was exactly kind of this idea, so they had some offices and they had some courses that accelerators and incubators in various technologies in various cities across the region. You had Cascade, you had where you can rent a little space, a desk, an office. There is a student hotel, and there are a few other places just like that. Like Startup Centrum was trying to help people. There was Maastricht Center of Excellence. And there were groups like this, like Software Developers Maastricht or If Coding and so on. But none of those are still here, or they completely changed the way they operate, So there is really not a place where community can meet and do stuff together. So this is why my company and a few other companies decided to make that place, So what I did, I rented this place in Alexander Batalan and set it up for the region, for the community, for the city of Maastricht to come in and meet up and talk, discuss ideas, and make those ideas happen. So that's why we are here today and why we are going to stay here. But what is the services that we as Ali Haba offer to the community? Well, honestly, the idea is we have no idea what those services are. We don't know what services the region needs. And this is a funny thing, because we are not going to invent the needs of this region. They invent the needs of freelancers, startups, students, companies in this region. We want you guys to come and tell us, hey, this is what we need, okay? And then those things, what the region needs, that's what we are going to do here, okay? So if we all just need to hold hands and sing songs every day, if that's what the region needs, well, this is the place to hold hands and sing songs. But I hope that it's a little bit more than that, you know, that we actually will come together and do some projects together and help each other to accomplish this. So let me tell you a little bit about myself and my company and what kind of things we do, and then you will see how it all connects together. So my name is Andrej Fabris. I am executive director of a company called Upsforce, BV, but there's also a limited one in UK. And I started as an application developer consultant for BlackBerry when they were good. My job was to help all the big companies and small companies in Europe develop their first mobile applications. So I worked with all the banks, all the airline carriers, Spotify, Skypes, you know, you name them. The first applications that they ever made for phone before iPhone and so on was for BlackBerry, and they asked me to help them do that. That was part of my job for BlackBerry. The other part was to actually go around and do presentations. And when I say go around, practically everywhere in Europe and North America, tell developers, just like you guys, why you should be a developer and what are the opportunities in developing mobile applications and so on. So I was some sort of evangelist. After After that, I had my own company in London for 6-7 years called Code 10, and we developed more than 100 projects for our clients. Then I became a digital nomad. I traveled all the way across Europe again in my little camper and with my girlfriend, and we enjoyed our life. And then decided to settle here in Maastricht, where I decided to open a new company, Upsforce. And this is again a software developer company, but slightly different, you know, because we have our product which we want to give to our end users, which are SMEs in this case. In order to do that, we decided to create some sort of demo products which would solve big issues in our society in various sectors. And for that, we decided to go for agriculture, energy, social, and health. And in these branches, in these industries, we applied the high-end cloud technology, big data, and also artificial intelligence. To finance ourselves, we decided to go for European grants, and we got around 8 or 10 of them, I can't remember anymore, because we had great ideas, and we managed to figure out how to write these proposals, how to get people on board, and how to get various partners across Europe and wider, how to hire new people, but new people who are not developers and experts in the field for 20 years, how to hire them when they don't know anything and teach them everything so they grow with the company and they learn the right skills on the job. So we have a unique approach and it is relatively successful. And the knowledge that we gather, the partners and everything is something that is quite interesting, quite cool, and this is what we want to share with you guys. So, but I'm quite sure that, you know, company like Upsforce or a few other companies which make Alibaba, like CodeTown and Emosys and Nestec, are really innovative companies in their own fields, and they can bring quite a lot to the table, a lot of experience, a lot of contacts, a lot of partners on board, a lot of advice. And with that, if we have more companies like this in this space, more people with this expertise and so on, we can actually make very interesting stuff happen, you know. So this is what we are trying to do in this space. One of the things that we started already, and you can find it on our YouTube channel, is some sort of training course for developers to become a developer. And that's what, again, I'm running. But I personally don't want to run all this. I want you guys to run the whole thing. You know, I want the people who are, you know, just here in front of me and, you know, people who are online to actually think for a second and say, hey, how can I contribute? Because surely you know something, okay? You know quite a lot of things. You have experience where you work for different companies. You know people. And you can bring people here. You can help them out. And in process of helping, I learned that one thing is very important. I get helped. I don't ask for help. I help others. And suddenly, my products and my businesses grow. I help others, I invest in people, and suddenly my bank account grows. If I just chase the money, forget about people, it doesn't happen. So it's a weird little thing, you know, which I kind of discovered, you know, so I'm focusing on things which are important. So the projects that our companies here are doing right now are quite interesting, you know. So we are working with the city of Herlen, you know. What we want to do with city of Herlen is bring a circular economy where citizens are rewarded for making a city a better place, literally, you know, go around fixing things and, you know, get rewarded, get some cryptocurrency, which they can spend in the local shops, get some, you know, great value, you know, so local economy flourishes, and then local shops can get that money back from the council, so it goes around and makes a city a better place. And then now we are working same similar sort of stuff in Amsterdam. We want to do something with the health in this project and so on. Another company, Emosys, they want to invent this little device that you can wear on your head and it measures your brain waves. It does something quite amazing. It can actually detect, do you have epileptic attack or not? Well, it doesn't help you if you have one, but it helps your carer, because especially if you are sleeping during the night, they are not going to monitor you 24/7, you know, but this device does it for them, you know, so it tells them you are just about to have one or you are experiencing a epileptic attack, and then they can take care of you. So it's quite intelligent, quite useful. Another company which is part of this is Nesteg. They have this cool stuff about growing cell cultures. To grow cell cultures, I didn't know. It's a very complex process, of course. But the problem is it takes lots of time and lots of things can go wrong. So you have to monitor those little Petri dishes for 30 days, 24/7. So you have to take pictures with microscope and then adjust the different fluids and temperature, environment, and so on. So they are automating the whole thing, making it, you know, operational from remote. And of course, Upsource, my company, we are doing, as I said, quite a lot of interesting projects. So right now we applied for a big grant, around 5 million, for the third phase of our project Animus, which is agriculture, where we use big data to figure out what plants need to grow and increase yield, reduce costs. In the third stage, we wanted to make it fully automatic by building a little army of robots which go around your farm and do lots of different tasks. And for that, we partnered with companies and organizations from Wageningen University, which is the best university in Europe for agricultural robots. We partnered with Tata, which is India, the huge company, one of the biggest in the world. They own Land Rover and many other British Steel, you know. So they called us and say, hey guys, we want to be part of that project because we have 2 million farmers in India and we are providing them similar solutions, and what you guys are doing, we want to do over there, so we want to be part of that. But we also did projects, and RVO awarded us with the grant for bringing medical information in Arabic language to a country of Tunisia. The funny thing is that you go online and everything is available, all information is available for you. You can't think of a bit of information which is not available if you speak English. If you don't speak English, the situation is completely different. So the number of scientific articles, there are articles which actually make sense, not fake news, in English is astonishing, but if you switch to French or German, it's 1/6 of those articles is available in those languages. And those are the popular ones like Spanish and so on. If you switch to languages such as Arabic or Turkish or so on, it's 1/10 of 1/6, so the number of articles that's available. So the information is just not there. So what we decided to do is bring that information to the people who need it, really, which can potentially save lives or make them go to hospital, get checked. But in order to produce this information, we need quite a lot of translations to be done, because there are thousands and thousands of articles which we need to translate, but this is medical information. It has to be spot on, 99% accuracy. And you use Google Translate or similar, Yandex or all the others that are available there, and you achieve around 40% accuracy. So, kind of you are talking about the same thing. You can get a gist of what the article is about, but it's not precise. So this is kind of projects that we are doing and many more, So what my point is, I believe that there are many, many, many other individuals and companies, organizations working on the really cool stuff in the region, which can help lots of people. They need help, they need partners, they need advice, they need somebody to talk to. Well, this is the place. This is the place where you can do all of that. So that's my little introduction. And I hope that over the next few years, this idea of having a place where people can come in and do this sort of stuff will take off and will benefit quite a lot of people. If for nothing, we'll just meet some new friends and have a few drinks, and that's also something. So guys, I have a few people here in the office, but these are the people who are working with me, and I just want to tell them thank you all for coming, so I can at least buy you a drink across the street or something, but I really hope next Friday and Friday afterwards and so on, that we will have these events, that interesting people will show up, and that we will manage to do some cool stuff together. So I'm really looking forward. Thanks for listening and have a nice time. Bye-bye.